Guys, how's it going? Markel here, back with another video. So it's been 2 weeks with my Z Flip 4, and I must say I really do like it. It is a fun device, and I will also say I have not used it every day for 2 weeks. I do switch devices, and I'm currently using as my main phone my Pixel 6 Pro that I'm recording this video on. But I do like this device, and I do have to wait 30 days so I can switch out this SIM to my main SIM, which is Claro. But I have to wait, I think it's 10 or 9 more days, because that's the stipulation with Google Fi to get that $400 discount, is to have this activated for 30 days straight. So I'm down to 9 more days and I'll be done with that. But with that being said, guys, the one thing and the theme of this video, man, is that this device is a lot of fun, okay? From the angles that you can put this thing in, which makes it easier if you're a creator, where you can have something sitting at a weird angle and you can just use this thing to record whatever way you want. You know, it's an instant tripod that you can set up pretty much anywhere. You can use it as a computer to type. I mean, it's a very small typing space, but you can. I love the sidebar that's here that Samsung offers, as well as the multitasking here you can do with 2 different displays. I really love that part of it. But the display itself, and I've heard people speak about this display, I really like this display, even though it's 1080p. It's a Super AMOLED display, very good, very clear, very crisp, along with the speakers that are on here that are tuned by AKG. Hey guys, how's it going? Markel here, back with another video. Today I have for you guys, I think a lot of this, man, gets slept on by people because they're looking at some of the higher end phones, but this Super AMOLED display is very nice. You know, filling up, taking those black bars out. I know you're missing some of the video when you do that, like if people have graphics or anything like that on there, you're going to miss it with these big bars, and it's because of this aspect ratio being 20:9. But I just fill it out. I just want to see the main parts of it and get the whole screen in. That's how it works best for me. And then when you're taking it and you're moving it around and you're switching it like this, and it's just like having an automatic stand. You don't have to take around a little mini tripod or anything extra. This can stand alone, whether you're watching it this way, whatever angles that you want, you have that flexibility. And again, I love how stiff this hinge is. See, it is barely just any angle you want to put it at. That's how stiff this thing is, man. And I love that, because as a creator, you can come up with different angles to get different shots using this particular device. The only other thing I would say, man, and I know this triggers people, and I don't get it with people when it comes to electronics and being that upset to want to leave negative comments all the time, but battery life on this, right? I know this is a trigger point for some people, because some people have this device and this is their only device and they're very sensitive about it, and that's fine. But I will say this, you know, I leave on my always on display. I have a lot of fun with my always on display doing that, but leaving that on, and I did take off the high refresh rate. To me, you know, I'm not a gamer, and the high refresh rate is more for people, in my opinion, who are gamers, who need that high refresh rate for a specific reason. If you're not into gaming, which is the main reason I think you would need it, there's really no reason to have that high display on, that 90 or 120 hertz, and it's just killing your battery. So I turned mine to standard 60 hertz, because you know, that smoothness stuff, that doesn't really matter to me. I'd rather have the battery life than have that. So I turned that off, and I picked up about 3 more hours by doing that. Now I do leave my always on display on. If I turned it off, I'd probably gain another hour. But if I look at my battery status from the time that I had it, it still doesn't give me a full day. It'll give me, because right now I'm at 55%. But a full charge would give me 21 hours and 8 minutes, according to this, from the way I use my particular device, which is fine. So that'll get me through an entire day. Okay, I can charge it at night and be ready to go the next day. So that's fine for me. Starting out, it was pretty rough, but as I've used it, it has gotten better. It got used to my pattern, and I have all my different widgets and everything here set up. That's what all this is. Haven't done many steps today. But that's what all this is, and it's cool. I mean, I don't have any issue with this device at all. I've seen several people now who've had much better battery life, and that's cool. There's one guy I saw, he gets over a day, like a day and 8 minutes. But battery life depends on the user and what you're using it for. You know, I use a lot of photo and video, making these YouTube videos, and I do use the devices to make these videos. So when I'm doing that, I get to see how much battery is actually being used when I use these devices. But if I'm just taking it out on a regular day, I don't plan on filming at all with it. I don't plan on doing a lot of photos with it. Yeah, this will last me a whole day. I won't even stress over it. Connecting it to the watch as well as the headphones, it is fine, okay? Video quality is great. I hear some people complaining that, you know, it's not the same as the S22's cameras or any other cameras. It's like, look, dude, anytime you're comparing side by side, you're always gonna see a huge difference. Regular people out there who buy these devices are not comparing them. They're not blowing it up 400% to see if they see any grain or if it's blurry. Who cares, okay? People just want to get their device, they want to enjoy their device and have fun with it. And that's what I do with mine. I have a lot of fun with this. I don't sit there and trip over, is this camera better than this camera, okay? Because of the megapixel camera. Who cares? All right, when you're putting it on social media, have you ever had somebody stop and ask you, hey, what camera are you using? It doesn't look very good. That doesn't happen. They either like your stuff that you put out or they don't, just like this video. You either like it or you don't. It's one or the other, all right? But with that being said, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. 2 weeks in with the Samsung Z Flip 4. I really like it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would recommend it to certain people. Depends on what you're doing. And just being honest, if you're a young person who's on this a lot the whole day, I probably wouldn't unless you're gonna take a charger with you, because you're gonna eat through a lot of battery. But if you're like a casual user, you occasionally take photos, you occasionally take videos, and you're just looking at social media, then yeah, this will be fine for you the entire day. But I'm not gonna lie to people and make it sound like, you know, this is an outstanding battery, because that is my only issue with this. And if the third one was worse than this, then my God, I don't know how people kept it that long. But I'm just gonna keep it real according to my experience. According to my experience with this, as long as you're not a heavy gamer or heavy person on social media, this is a great device and it's a lot of fun. But if you are, just be prepared. And I've seen videos where people are only getting maybe 4 hours, 5 hours of screen on time. I actually get, in a full day without doing a whole lot of heavy stuff, I can actually get 6, almost 7 hours of screen on time without doing a lot of heavy stuff. But anything that's requiring video, 30 frames, 60 frames per second, you're gonna see that battery drop a lot. Okay, guys? But with that being said, that's gonna be it. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy.